Good morning, YouTubers. Today is November 30th, Wednesday, and I normally don't make a bunch of updates during the week, but I wanted to share with you my struggle yesterday that I had with food. I do my numbers and my weigh-in every Monday morning, so I'm not going to do any of that today. And I promise you, when I have a total loss of 50 pounds, I'm going to do a full body shot from home and not necessarily in the car. I make most of my videos in the car on the way to work. But what I want to talk to you about today is making the right choices on foods, because yesterday I did not make a right choice. And so I want to talk to you about that. And the second thing is what I've heard referred to as the foams. And basically it's kind of where you foam at the mouth over something that you ate that didn't agree with you. And I had that happen to me yesterday too. So a couple of days ago, my son got a package of Doritos, and I think I've shared with everyone that my biggest weakness is Mexican food. I love tortillas, tortilla chips. I also love Fritos too, but I love corn products, and so enchiladas, tamales, that whole thing. So my son got a bag of Doritos, and he ate them, and for 2 days I've been thinking about those Doritos, and I just wonder if I could have some, and I wonder if they'd make me sick. And I think in my mind I really thought, gosh, I hope they make me sick, because it was a weakness, and I'm just looking to eliminate all those weaknesses by hopefully being sick. I know I'm looking for, that easy way, I guess. So I got a bag of Doritos, and I figured, oh, well, it won't be that bad. It'll be like everything else. I can have a couple of bites. Well, it wasn't a couple of bites. I ate the whole bag. And I did not get sick. Now, granted, I had to chew every piece, 100 times, but the flavor was good, so I didn't mind chewing it. But the thing is, I couldn't believe I could eat the whole bag. And the bag was 300 calories. When I turned it over and I looked at the front of it, the bag is only 2.5 ounces. So I don't know why I couldn't think that I would eat the whole bag when our pouch is, well, at least mine is 6 to 8 ounces. So of course I can eat 2.5 ounces. So I guess I got home, I was crying because I felt like I had gone off my diet, which this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. But I felt like I was a loser and I was a failure, and my husband was really good and supportive and said, you know what, you're still fine. You're still going to be under 1,000 calories for today. And no, it probably wasn't the most healthy choice, but you live and learn, and you now know that you can eat a whole bag of those, and it's probably not the best thing for you to ever buy. Which he's right, but I was just disappointed in myself. And I think sometimes we're our own worst critics. So if you do have things like this happen, and I think it's head hunger, I know it is. It's wanting to try something that you used to eat all the time and doing it. So I know it's head hunger. So if that happens to you, I just want to tell you, it's okay. We're not going to be perfect. Just because we have a sleeve, just because we have a tool that helps us, doesn't mean we're not going to have head hunger, and doesn't mean that at some point in time you're not going to go off and splurge or have a piece of cake or eat too much of something and make yourself sick. And I don't hear a lot of people get on here and say that they've had these things like this happen, but it happens, and it's real, and people need to be real about it. You went into a surgery overweight because you love to eat, and because you love to eat too much. That just doesn't automatically go away because now you've had a surgery and, you don't like to eat all of a sudden. Of course you like to eat. So I'm hoping over time, because we're not able to eat as much, that those feelings will go away some, but they may never go away. And so you have to kind of be prepared that this is a tool and that it is going to be on you, and you're still going to have willpower. And I can't say that enough. And I guess that's because at week 3 I'm already seeing, hey, I've got to have some willpower to back away from this. The other thing that happened to me yesterday, and I don't know if it was because I ate too fast, but I got what they call the foams. my husband made some grilled chicken and some green beans and cut my pieces up really small. I sat down to eat it, and the first 2 bites I felt like got hung. And I kept patting my chest and coughing, and every time I would cough, I would notice I had like white foam in my mouth. I know it's kind of gross, but I'm just trying to be real. And basically, I felt like I was foaming at the mouth. Now, I don't know if it was because it was lodged, and maybe you know, for the people that have had the sleeve a while and know what's going on, maybe you know what happened to me. But in any case, it was very uncomfortable. I did not throw up, but I felt very sick. So, and it was for quite a while. I felt pretty sick. So for those of you out there, make sure that you are chewing your food really good. And I'll tell you, at week 3, about the only meat so far that I've been able to take in pretty easily is some light, flaky fish like cod or salmon with either tartar sauce on it or fat-free mayonnaise to kind of help it slip down. Those have been pretty easy. Ground beef is still a little tough. Lunch meat is super easy to eat, because it's really thinly sliced and it's just easy to chew up and slide down. But anything that's been like turkey or chicken, ground beef has been pretty easy if it's really broken down. I think I said in one of my videos, I had a taco and that was the ground beef, and that was really very easy to get down. So, kind of just food for thought there. Be careful with the chicken. The chicken, although it's healthy and you want to eat it, it's hard to. By the time you chew it up, it's hard. It's just hard to get down. So that happened to me last night, and so today we have a brunch at work, and everybody's bringing something, and they're bringing coffee cakes, and I asked to bring like egg frittata muffins, and I was gonna make them with egg whites and make them healthy so that I would have something to eat too. But somebody else was already bringing an egg and sausage casserole, so I opted to bring a big fruit bowl, and hopefully with that fruit, and I brought melons and stuff in my fruit bowl because I know that we can have melons. I haven't had melons, so I don't know exactly how it's going to go down yet, but I did bring a melon bowl, and then hopefully I'll have some good results to report. But at week 3, I think it's just kind of figuring out what's going to go down and what doesn't go down. I've heard some people say eggs don't go down for them. Eggs are the easiest thing for me. Whether they're poached eggs or they're scrambled eggs or they're boiled eggs or they're egg salad or deviled eggs, those all are very easy for me to get down. And so I've eaten a lot of eggs, which I think eggs make you gassy. But anyway, everybody have a good week. It's hump day, and I will be back on Monday to report hopefully a loss. But if you do eat something wrong because you're human and you're normal, don't fret over it. It's a journey, and every day of a journey. If you went on vacation, not every single day of a vacation would be the best day of your life. There would be some good days and there would be some bad days. Well, this is a journey, which is even longer than a vacation. So you're going to have some good days and you're going to have some bad days. And so just accept it and just be open to it, because that's just part of life. And we are so hard on ourselves because we've had a sleeve. We feel like we have to be perfect. Well, we're not perfect. We're just human. And human people need other people to help them along the way, and they need support, and that's what we're all there to be there for one another. That's why we're all there for each other. Have a great week. Bye-bye.